Good day. My name is Akil, and welcome to Conscious Crusade's YouTube page. Right now, I'm going to demo a flow that's great to do maybe in the morning before you get started with your day. A nice little pre-workout joint, which is what I'm about to do. So, remember, consult your physician before you do anything strenuous. Listen to your body and make sure to breathe. All right, let's get started. I'm gonna get started today in child's pose so I can begin to work on my breathing, get the breath going. So I'm gonna come into all fours. Big toes are touching, knees are wide. Push my glutes back to my heels. Spread my fingers and rest my forehead gently on the mat. Maybe 10 to 15 breaths, again, not necessarily counting, just settling in. Belly expanding when I inhale. The belly collapses when I exhale. Couple more breaths. And exhale. Let's give ourselves a nice left body stretch. So I'm going to reach all the way over to my right. Try and place my left hand on top. Sit my glutes back onto my heels and see if I can just relax and surrender my forehead, my face in between my biceps. Let's take to the opposite side, same rules apply. Reaching with the left, try to place the right hand on top. And again, sink your glutes back to your heels and relax your face in between your biceps. Feeling a nice stretch on the right side body. And let's reach back to center. Press ourselves up into table. My fingers are spread, my knees or hips width distance apart, and try to make sure your wrists are under your shoulders, hips stacked over the knees, and let's do a little cat-cow warming our spines. Inhale, make your back into a U, lift your head and chest up. Exhale, I'm pressing through my palms, rounding my spine, tucking my chin to my chest, pelvis going to my forehead. A few more times. You want to make sure you're exaggerating this movement, creating space in your vertebrae. Couple more, maybe. And last one. And knee and neutral spine. Back is flat. So here, take your right hand, left foot. Right hand, left foot. Reach through your right fingertips, kick through that left heel and breathe. Try to engage your pelvis so your back is nice and straight. Reaching, think about creating length. And let's go ahead and relax the right hand, left knee, and take it to the other side. Left hand, right foot. Reach and kick. Engage your core. Make sure your neck is long. Don't necessarily look up on a nice long neck. So you're looking down on your mat, 6 to 8 inches in front of you, and think about creating length. And let's go ahead and relax. From here, let's curl our toes under. Send our hips up and back and land in our first downward facing dog. In yoga, we do what is walking our dog by bending one knee, straightening the other, and pushing your hips high. Alternate that a few times. You also maybe want to shake your head gently, yes and no, releasing tension in your neck. Make sure to press into your thumb and your index finger, all 10 fingers. And then let's go ahead and send both heels toward the back. Push your hips higher. Relax your neck. Inhale on your toes. Exhale, heels go toward the mat. Pushing your hips higher. Think about lengthening your spine. A couple more times. Inhale on your toes. Exhale, heels go toward the mat. Last time, inhale on your toes. And exhale, heels go toward the mat. And we're breathing. Look in between your hands. Feet to hands. Walk, crawl. I don't know if we're doing any howling yet. Inhale your spine long. Let me remove my wallet. And exhale, fold. Soften your knees. Lay your belly on top of your quads. Grab opposite elbows and sway. My knees are bent and I'm actually making contact with my torso, my belly, onto my quads. Let's release both hands. Let's place your right hand onto a block or the mat. Bend your right knee, straighten the left leg. Peel that left shoulder open and then reach to the left fingertips, engage with that left thumb. Chin away from the shoulder. Breathing. And switch. Lower the left hand onto a block or the mat. Bend the left knee, straighten the right leg. Peel the right shoulder open and reach to the right fingertips. Standing strong in both feet. One more time each side and switch. Think about a long torso. Create length in the body is what you're thinking about. One more breath. Stay for our exhale. And we switch. Again, I like to peel my shoulder open first and then reach through the fingertips. Looking at that thumb, long neck, long torso, feet are flat. One more breath. And lower down. Again, inhale to a flat back. Make sure your back is flat, not rounded, but flat. Think of your heart going toward the mat. And exhale, fold, maybe a little bit deeper. Bend your knees, tuck your chin to your chest, and we'll slowly come to stand. Make sure you lift your head last. Getting a little warm. Let's meet at the tops of our mats. Into Tadasana. Lift all 10 toes, create space. Inhale your shoulders up to your ears. Exhaling down your back. Relax your fingers and your toes. Think earlobes, shoulders, hips, ankles. Tadasana. Let's inhale, sweep the arms up, palms touch, look at your thumbs. Exhale, fold. My back is flat, knees are soft. As I fold, and I look at my knees and my quads. Inhale your back flat. Exhale, plant the hands. Step that left foot back, just the left foot, and rock back and forth on that left foot. Drop the left knee, uncurl the left toes. Push up off that right quad. Inhale, exhale, belly and pelvis forward. Reaching through those back fingers. Spine is long. We're trying to straighten the front of this left hip. Your shoulders, we sit in chairs a lot. 2 more breaths here. On every exhale, see if you can send your pelvis and belly forward a little bit more, but don't rush it. 1 more breath. Stay for your exhale. Let's take this hip, scoot it on top of the quad, not toward the heel. Flex those front toes. I have a generous bend in this front knee. Inhale, my spine long. Exhale, fold. I want a nice long spine. Chin going toward that big toe. I feel it in my hamstring. It's shaking, but I'm breathing. 1 more breath. Beautiful. Lift up and step that front foot on the accelerator. Frame it. Lift that back knee. Let's step the left foot up to meet the right. Inhale your spine long. Plant the hands, other side. Step the opposite foot back this time. Rock back and forwards on it. Before you lower that back knee, push up off that left quad. And you're on the top of that back foot as well. Inhale, exhale, belly and pelvis forward, and we're breathing. Right here, targeting the front of this opposite hip, the hip on that extended leg, breathing. Use the breath work to soften where you feel tension. How's about 1 more? Stay for the exhale. Plant the hands. This back hip on top of that quad. Flex these front toes. Inhale your spine long. Exhale, chin going toward those front toes. I'm pulling back on those front toes. And notice how much my knee is bent. I'm actually making contact with this quad. Breathing. Hamstrings. Getting ready to start your day. Or in my case, start a workout. One more breath. And exhale. Let's go ahead and lift up. That front footsteps on the accelerator. We frame it. Pick up that back heel. Let's step the back foot up to meet the front. Inhale your spine long. And exhale, fold. Clamp the hands, step back to plank. Fingers are spread in plank. With the elbows straight to your sides, lower down and chaturanga where you hover and pause. Now let's go ahead and lay our torsos and our bellies on the mat. Come to the top of the feet, elbows at 90 degrees. Inhale. Exhale, lift your head, neck, shoulders, chest, shoulders up and down the back. Elbows are bent. And lower down. Let's give our back side a more intense stretch. So let's press into our palms to lift our head, neck, shoulders, chest, belly, quads, knees, shoulders up to the ears and down the back, heart going toward the ceiling. Upward facing dog. I'm reaching through my back toes and I'm breathing. Drop the knees, curl the toes under, and down dog. Happy hips. From here, bend the knees, look to the outside of the hands, and hop our feet to the outside of our hands. Glutes down, chest up, elbows inside the knees, and we're breathing. If you can't keep your heels down, I suggest getting a block and maybe sitting on it. And the same rules apply. Elbows inside the knees, glutes down, chest up. Breathing. Hips. Beautiful. Opening up my knees with my elbows. Little gingerly movements from side to side. One more breath. We stay for our exhale. From here, let's plant the hands, lift our hips, heel to our feet together so we're in a nice forward fold. Inhale your spine long, and block out the way. Exhale, plant the hands, walk back to downward facing dog. Downward facing dog, take the right foot, kick it straight back, roll the ankle. Keep that knee straight. Roll the ankle the opposite way. And step the right foot to the outside of the right hand. Keep that left hand down. Inhale. Exhale, roots to the right fingers. And switch. Lower the right hand inside or outside the right foot. Peel the left shoulder open. Roots to the left fingertips. And lower down. Let's step this right foot back to down facing dog and go to the other side. The opposite foot, kick it straight back, keep that leg straight, and roll your ankle. Roll the ankle the opposite way. And let's step this extended leg to the outside of that hand. Right hand down, peel the left shoulder open, and through the left fingertips. Breathing. Reaching, think about creating length with your torso. And lower down to the outside or inside that leg. And peel the opposite shoulder open and reach to those fingertips. And lower down. Let's go ahead and step this left foot back to downward facing dog. Come up onto our tippy toes, tuck our chin to our chest, and roll slowly forward the plank. And let's lower down and chaturanga. And come on to our pelvis and our belly. Target the shoulders, come onto our finger pads, elbows going toward the ceiling. Elbows look like an L. Inhale your chest up. Exhale, look over your right shoulder. You should feel your left shoulder. Inhale back to center and lift. Look over the opposite shoulder. Inhale back to center and lift. One more time each side. If you look over that first shoulder, maybe a little bit further. Don't rush it. Show some compassion. Inhale back to center and lift. And on that second shoulder, one last time. Inhale back to center and lift. And let's go ahead and lower down. Hands at a 90-degree angle, arms at a 90-degree angle. Thumbs right by your rib cage. Curl the toes under to lift your knees and quads. Push up in the plank. Down dog. Now let's open our entire posterior chain by coming up onto our finger pads and our tippy toes, tucking our chin to our chest. Keep it there as you tiptoe your toes in toward your wrists. Once they reach, go ahead and lower the heels. Inhale your back flat, and exhale fold. Look at your knees and quads. We will look up first. Arms spread wide as we come to stand. Our palms at your top. Look at your thumbs, and lower the hands to heart center. Hands at our side. Again, when we hit the tops of our mats, into Tadasana, I'm going to inhale the shoulders up to my ears, relax it down the back, relax my fingers. Inhaling, sweeping the arms up, palms touch, looking at your thumbs back when if you feel like it. Exhale, hinge forward at the waist, knees soft as you fold. Release the neck, looking at your knees and quads. Inhale your back flat. Plant the hands, step back to plank. With the elbows stripping the sides, lower the low push up and pause. Inhale into your back bend. Cobra pelvis down, upward facing dog, pelvis lifted. Drop the knees, curl the toes under, and down dog. Think long spine. Down facing dog stretches every major muscle group in the body except the quads, but you engage your quads to send your heels toward the mat. They don't make it like mines. Don't judge yourself. It's okay. One more breath. Look in between the hands. Bend the knees, feet to hands. Inhale your back flat. And exhale, fold. Let's go ahead and grab our ankles and pull the crown of your head toward the top of your feet. Elbows flare out like diamonds. Spiral your inner quads toward the back wall. And breathe. Long neck. Stand strong in both feet. Release. Look up. Arms spread wide as we come to stand. Our palms at the top. Let's lower our hands to heart center. Press the thumbs into the sternum to lift your spine. And relax the shoulders down the back. And breathe. Relax the hands and blink the eyes open. So yeah, gang, hope you guys enjoyed it. Again, that's a great little moving and breathing sequence to get started in your day, or if you're like me, about to go get a good workout in. And thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to like and subscribe to Conscious Crusade. Peace out. Feedback is always encouraged and appreciated. Have a good one.